Now for the 2015 Friend of India Community Award, the winner is Dan Hanson. You know, the whole day I've been looking at him without giving away that he's the winner. Congratulations. So let me explain to you a little bit about Dan. Dan Hanson is a long-time resident of Cleveland. He earned a master's degree in mathematics from John Carroll. He's active in this community and in his church. He's the creator of ClevelandPublicPeople.com. ClevelandSeniors.com, ClevelandWomen.com, GreatLakesGeeks.com. With more on the horizon, God knows. These platforms, I personally believe, unite and glue communities together. And on top of that, what Dan believes in, he believes that the ethnic authenticity and the identity of different communities need to be celebrated and documented. So he's at every event, behind the camera, behind people, capturing what's going on, and then he posts that. I think he works day and night, he never goes to sleep, and then tomorrow morning all of that will show up on the internet. He's also the co-founder of the Cleveland International Hall of Fame. He founded Computers Assisting People, CAP, a not-for-profit to donate thousands of computers to schools, rehab centers, shelters, to bridge the technology gap across people of different economic status. He's a member of the executive boards of the Cleveland Cultural Gardens, ICC WIN, and Cleveland Asian Festival, and Museum of Art, Natural History Museum, and others. He has received the German American Business Award, the Cleveland Rotary International Fellowship Award, and the American Nationalities Movement, among others. I give you Dan Hanson.
Well, I'm very surprised and honored. What I'm not surprised at is that I would be a friend of India, because I've been an admirer of the Indian community for a long time. When I started meeting a lot of you, I think Ashim and Venki Venkatesh were one of the first members of FICA that I met, and there's a long story, but it's pretty funny. When we met at the Cedar Road Community Center, then I met Pranjit Singh, who was really the first Sikh that I ever spoke to, and I learned so much about the principles of that faith. And one of the things I admire about the Indian people in the community is how they give back. And I've seen that with Project Seva, and with APNO and the medical yatras, and with Shiksadan. And because you have honored excellence and education and hard work, many of you are very successful, but you don't keep that success to yourself. I see it going out to the community. We deal with 120 different ethnic groups. That's my sister Debbie there, who does all this with me. And of these 120 different ethnic groups, you know, I can't say too much, but the Indian community is right up there for service to others and participation and getting young people involved in their heritage, and it's very noticeable. And I think it's a unifying thing for the city. I think the whole city was watching the TV that night when Anamika was doing the spelling bee. I thought I was at a Browns game. I was cheering for a spelling bee, and I couldn't believe it. And I see how excellence and entrepreneurship is cherished in this community, and so I'm proud to say I am a friend of India and the Indian community and FICA and my friends here, so very honored and humbled and surprised to receive this, but I am a friend of India and I really appreciate it, so thank you.
So when I got the nomination, I kept thinking, what ethnicity is he from? So I found out that he is Irish-Polish. So he's one of us.
The Hanson 2015 Friend of the Indian Community Award.
And that even looks like him.
Hey Dan, I have a question for you. So, what kind of hits do you, on an average, get, ClevelandPeople.com, what kind of hits do they get on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, about 6,000 to 7,000 unique visitors, half of which are from Northeast Ohio, so that's about 3,000, 3,500 Northeast Ohio, a quarter from in the U.S. but outside of Northeast Ohio, and the other quarter are from outside the country. Now, the Indian section gets a ton of hits, and part of it is all the things you guys do, but that statue of Gandhi in the Cultural Garden does not hurt. That drives a lot of traffic. People want to see that, and all the stuff in the Cultural Garden and the events you do, there's Diwali, there's Holi, there's Republic Day, there's Independence Day, there's 8-0 efforts, and Project Seaver things. So you're doing a lot. Some communities don't do as much. So we get a lot of visitors. Check it out. We'll have this up in a couple days. Maybe tomorrow, Ray Lenson.
Thank you, Dan.